Okay, we're going to talk about measurements today. We're going to talk about my 4th week results, my first 5 mg Mounjaro Zepbound triazepatide, and we're going to do a weigh-in, and I'm going to talk about what I'm taking, what I've been doing, and all the exercise. Let's get into it. All right, so my name is Dell. I'm 48 years old, and I'm 19 stone 4 pound. I suffer from bipolar. I have depression. I have a mood disorder. You can imagine, you name it, I probably have it. Also, just need to point this out because I'll get in trouble. You have to do these things. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a surgeon. I don't know anything about medical advice or anything like that. I'm getting most of my advice from you guys in the comments. So, this is mostly my journey and what I've been doing. It's kind of diaries of keeping diaries of what I'm doing and records as well. And I'm getting loads of advice from people in the comments and that kind of thing. So as I said, today we're going to talk about what I've started eating, fruit, that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you all about it in a minute. I'm going to show you what exercise I've been trying and how I'm feeling overall with side effects. And I'm going to tell you about my weight, what I weighed myself earlier on. So I'll let you know how that goes. So my last video I had just done, if anyone knows, I'd slept for literally 2 weeks. If you watch my last videos, and I wasn't having a good time. I was low moods and all that. So I took my what would you say, my last 2.5, but I got cheeky and I did the golden dose 2 days later. Now, to be honest with you, that I started picking up. There was no side effects or nothing like that, Now, what I was going to say about food. Now, I still didn't really feel like it was working, but I will say that the side effects up to my 5th jab, which I'll talk about in a second, my 5 mg, I felt like when I was eating, when I started eating, like I have a normal amount, I have this, my brain says, oh, that's the normal amount you have. And when I was eating, I was feeling kind of nausea when I was, after a few mouthfuls, I was like, I just didn't fancy anymore. It was like, felt like I was going to get sick if I ate too much more. So I didn't, because I don't want to get sick. And I didn't go back to it later on because normally, all right, it's passed. I'm going to go and eat it now and eat myself stupid. Again, I've been eating sweeties and chocolates, but get this. I found this last night, which is crazy because I normally eat everything and I hadn't eaten it. And it was like, that's a bit strange. I normally would have guzzled that. So now onto my 5th jab. So last night I was a bit nervous. I took my 5th jab yesterday, and which was Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. I took my 5th jab, and I decided to do it in the evening rather than the morning. The reason why I've been doing it in the morning is that I kind of want to feel the side effects and how it feels. If I need to worry about anything. I don't want to go to sleep and wake up all weird. So, but this time I decided to take it a couple hours before I sleep. I took the 5th dose, and a little bit nervous to see, because I really don't want those side effects that I've been having, which is sleeping and the burping and all. The sleeping was killing me, and the low mood, it was destroying my life. It's literally nearly 2 weeks I slept for. Anyway, so took the 5th dose, nothing. Now I had my dinner before that, and I'll tell you what I had in a minute. But yeah, so I took the 5th dose and no side effects. I woke up this morning, no side effects. I don't feel bloated. I'm tired in general, but I don't feel bloated. I have no burps. I'm not tired. I'm not dizzy. I'm not constipated. I've got no diarrhea. And I know it's only about 16 hours since I took it. But normally when I have taken it, I normally feel a bit woozy and kind of dizzy and a little bit like that, but I haven't felt nothing, which is great. So far, it's great. Not tired, nothing. Anyway, so to me, I'm happy at the moment. Hopefully nothing else kicks in. But as I said before, every time I've taken the jab, I felt some kind of thing, tiredness or woozy, and none of that. It's all gone so far. Fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx it. So anyway, let's get into the measurements. Now, I haven't measured myself through, which I should have, with the last 4 weeks. But to be honest with you, I haven't lost anything. Well, I actually put 3 pounds on. So for anyone who's interested, I was 19 stone, £2. I went up to 19 stone, £5 whilst on it. And I have actually gone back down to 19 stone, £2 again. So I'm pretty much where I started. So when it comes to measuring myself, I feel like, all right, I didn't do it at first, but it doesn't really matter because I'm kind of the same anyway. So I'll do it now. And so when I do lose weight, or if I do, or big up or whatever, we'll have a record of it. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do my thighs first. Whoops, wrong leg. Sorry, couldn't resist. All right, so my right leg is 59.2 centimeters and my left leg is 59.5 centimeters. So we'll keep track of that. I don't want them to be bigger with muscle. I want them to slim down. So we'll keep a track on that. All right, stomach. So apparently it's got to be around the belly button. So see, I'm trying to make sure it's straight as possible. It's hard doing it on your own because you can't be sure, but what can I do? I'm trying to. Anyway, so that's 52.123 inches. So yeah, that's my belly button. Probably I'll put up the centimeters up on the screen. All right, so that's that. Now chest, same thing. It's supposed to be around your chest here, obviously around your chest, around your nipples. See, it's hard doing it on your own, so I'm gonna have to do this in inches again. All right, so it looks like my chest is 47.1 inches. So now I can't tell if this is on straight. I just can't tell. So, maybe it's best when my son comes around to do it, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to keep these measurements for now. Now, for my arm. So my right arm resting is 15.3 inches. Now, I don't know, is it best to do it relaxed or do it flexed? So I don't know. So it's 15.3 and that's my right arm. So for the sake of it, I'll flex it. And it's gone up to 16. I suppose I want my arms bigger, really, or slimmer. I'll take anything at this point. All right, so left. It's weird that that's 51.1 as well. It's literally identical, which is strange. They're always a bit different. So let's flex this. 16. It's bang on. Now I think I've got it straight on. So I think I got it straight on, wasn't it? Yeah. So look, it's probably best that I get someone around to help me because I want it pretty accurate. And I'm going to keep these for now, but I want it accurate. So I'll do it again when my son comes around and show you that. All right. So I'm just going to show you quickly what vitamins I've been taking and what my medications and all the other bits and pieces I've started the last few days and what I'm already on. So have a look. All right, so I got these things here called SIS, whatever. It's electrolytes. People in the comments have been saying I should try some electrolytes, which I've never had. So I got some of these and I've been taking them, well, since yesterday. So let's see how they are. Also, I've been taking this in the morning. It's like a vitamin boost. It's natural orange Barocca energy boost. It's supposed to help with energy and release the vitamins. It's got, hold on, let me see if I can focus. It's got B1, B2. And this has got, it's got B as well. So I've got a lot of B going on. Weekly meds. It's quite a lot, but I'm going to show you and tell you what I've got. Okay, so this is what my daily thing is, right? Now, let's start off with what I'm supposed to have to take, right? So these two. I can never remember the name, but they're for, I've got a thing called colitis. That's the name, yeah? Actessa? Who knows? I don't know.
This one here is called Alpamine. I'm going to put it up on the screen. It's 5 mg. It's not very strong. It's for blood pressure. This is magnesium. I don't have to take that every day, but it's probably good. This one here is called lamotrigine. This is 200 ml. Again, this is 50 ml, so I'm taking 250 ml a day. That's for the bipolar. Now we're going to go along with, this is sertraline, right? This one's 50 ml or 50 mg, sorry, and that's for depression. This here is another sertraline, so because we're trying to reduce it from 100, so this is 25, so 75 really. This here is vitamin B12. This one here is vitamin B complex. This one here is vitamin D. It's 2000 IU. I don't know how much of it should be taken, but I know one a day it's 1000, 2000. I don't know. I chose 2000. Now, currently I'm out of iron, and I'm currently out of vitamin C, sorry. So I'm currently out of those, but that's what I'm taking daily. Now, again, I don't need to take them all. Just obviously the sertraline, the bipolar stuff, and this stuff here. But the vitamins is just, just to help me through. Okay, so as you can see, I got some oranges, satsumas. I'm going to have like 2 or 3 or 4 a day. I don't know, but a few. They're quite nice, actually. Bananas, these are a bit beaten up more than I'd like. And they're kind of greenish as well. So we'll see anyway. Now, I've had pineapple. I love pineapple. But when you get it, it's normally in, what would you say? It's in some kind of, it's already chopped. And I know that there's extra apple juice or something in it. So I bought it and see if I can chop it myself and eat it kind of without all the extra bits on it. So that's for fruit. Oh, question for you guys. Am I supposed to keep this in the fridge or out? Don't really know. And is this ripe enough? It kind of looks green. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Should I keep this in the fridge until I chop it or what? Be really helpful to know, because I've Googled it, but I've got about 10 different answers. So there you go. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I've been eating or started to eat the last couple of days. So I've got these steam bags. They're frozen. You throw them in the microwave for 4 or 5 minutes, and they're all fresh and nice. And, I find that fruit and vegetables go off real quick. All right, I got this steak here. It's called Brav, or whatever the hell that says. But anyway, it looks nice. And I've got about 2 or 3 of these I'm going to have 1 a day. I'm not going to overdo it. Yeah. It looks like a decent enough size of my hand. I'd normally eat 10 of them, but I'm going to stick with 1. I've got some of these diced beef things. So I've got about 3 or 4 of these as well. And I'm going to fry them up or whatever. And I made some brown rice last night. I had some already with my last night's dinner. I made a load of it. And I cooked them in the pressure cooker, and I cooked them with these in it, so you can see the vegetables and this sort of thing. So it came out all right. Oh, I forgot to mention, I bought a bit of salad as well, if in case I'm going to have a little snack throughout the day. Now, I should mention I bought a big tray of chicken breast, but it's in the freezer at the moment. I don't want to defrost it just yet. So yeah, normally I buy 10 of these and 100 bad things as well, but today I am taking it easy for the next week. Let's see how I go. Now, as you know, I'm going to start craving chocolate. So I got some of these things. They're small and they're supposed to be like low calorie. I had a couple last night. They're actually really nice. So instead of eating big bars of chocolate, I'm going to try and narrow it down to about 2. Now, I also got these things here. They're like Snack Jacks, cracker things. Rice, the crispy cakes, crispy rice and corn cakes. So anyway, they got low calorie. For anyone who's in the UK, they kind of taste like sugar puffs. They're actually not too bad. You'd expect them to be nasty, but again, I had a couple last night. So if I have to crave chocolate, at least it isn't as bad as usual, if you get what I mean. So also, I should mention I've been drinking
these protein shakes every day with the last few days, but I am getting, I've ordered a protein isolate protein powder that's coming tomorrow, so I don't have it yet. And I've also bought some organic apple cider vinegar so I can drink that throughout the day. It's supposed to help. It's really supposed to be really good for you. I've had it before and I think it was good for me. But anyway, they're coming tomorrow. So, but for now, I was drinking these protein shakes just to get some protein and give me a bit of breakfast because I normally don't eat breakfast. So it's a start. All right. Along with that, I mean, look, it's only been a few days since I've not been tired. So I've been trying harder since I've not been tired. I've been doing some more exercise, trying to do some push-ups as usual, you know, just to help with my chest and get me going. So if you're wondering why I've got those thingies, is that when I do my arms flat, I always, even when I was young and when I was slim, I always find when my arms are pushed like that, I find it really awkward, I've always found it really hard. So, and I can't get the best push with it, if you get what I mean, because it's, my arms are aching too much here. It's just can't seem to straighten my arms good enough. And so I've got those things. Technically doing it that way is harder, but I feel like I get more benefits from, I'm able to do that extra one instead of my arms aching, my wrist aching. It's just too fat, I think. But anyway, so I've been walking the dogs and I've been going to somewhere else different, which is a lot bigger and nicer. Have a look. So I found this like forest. It's a few miles away from my house. It's a big walk. Dogs love it. The little dog, my other dog's never been here before, so you know, thought it'd be a nice little walk. It's a long walk, so I'm a bit tired, but getting excited. She don't know what to do. Hey, come here, come on. But yeah, it's a nice little walk. It's quiet. So yeah, pulling my finger out. So there's people, you guys in the comments, right? So I love you all. You've been fantastic, and you give me a kick in the ass when I need it, which is all the time. There's some great advice, and I hear some of your stories about your struggles and people who have depression and bipolar, and it's so I wouldn't say refreshing, it's probably the wrong word. It's so nice to talk to people who have similar problems, because I keep stuff to myself and I don't really have any friends that have that situation, and it's hard to explain to certain people who don't get it. Even though they try, they still don't get it. They don't understand. In fact, some of my mates think since I've stopped drinking and smoking and doing substances, is, oh, you should do some more, you'll feel better. And I'm like, no. But as I say, like, that's a long time ago. But they think since I started being better and a better father and all that, I got boring and got cranky, and this is why I'm fat. And it's some part of it maybe, but not really. And to talking to people in the comments who, I feel so comfortable talking with you guys because you're going through this too. Not just the depression, the bipolar and the weight loss and all that, because with my friends are like, oh, you'll be all right, just go for a run. I'm like, yeah, you can go for a run, but I'm eating more than I'm running, you know, and I can't stop. And my health is getting bad and all that. So it's hard talking to people who don't understand. And I'm not having a go at them and all that. It's just with you guys, people who are watching, and people who shared their stories. And I really appreciate some of you guys who shared their like personal private stuff, like, you know, bipolar and how you're going through. My heart goes out to you, and I really hope that everything turns out. And I hope with this your own journey, I really hope you all do well, because I feel like we're a bit of a family now. So yeah, and I always want the best for people. Now, another thing, I've been getting my ass kicked in the comments quite a bit. So as I said, I've been told to get those electrolytes, so I have. And I am actually listening to you guys, so don't think I'm just going, come here. Yeah. I really am. Someone was moaning about I don't have a fitness watch, so you should get your fitness watch. Well, it turns out I do. I got this Samsung Galaxy smartwatch. It's a 4G thing. I don't even need my phone when I'm out. I can actually like make phone calls, listen to music on my earphones and all that. Thing is, I bought this and bought it. It's kind of like a contract. You make phone calls and all that. It's got all these apps, yeah, and I don't know how to use them. And I bought it thinking, yeah, if I get that, I'm going to be motivated. This is last November. It's a brand new watch. And, well, it didn't motivate me, and I let it sit there. And I've been paying for that since November. It's now May, 6 months, you know, and it's a waste. And I'll look at it and I go, well, what's the point? I'm not doing anything. So I am tracking what I can, but I have to learn more. I really have to look into all the apps, the exercise things and health and heart monitors and steps and all that. So I'm going to start doing that. So I'm going to be wearing this from now on. So please don't give me more of a hard time. I promise I'm going to wear it. So the good news is I took my 5th jab. I feel good. No sulfur burps yet. I've no problems going to the toilet. I've got, I'm not tired. Normal tired, fatigue. I'm always fatigued, but normal tired, not passing the hell out. Yeah, I've got none of those. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling all right. And my eating with the last couple of days, I still can't be sure if it's kicked in or is it just how I've been feeling. But as I said, the last couple of days when I've been eating, I've been feeling nausea when I've taken a few more mouthfuls than usual. So I'll eat. This is what I've been eating. This is what I had last night. So it's brown rice. It's got vegetables in it. And I had a pork joint and I chopped it up. Now, I know pork is fatty. Yes, I know. But the thing is, apparently it's high in protein. And I already had it. So I used it to get rid of it. So that's what I had last night. And that portion might look big to some people. It's small to me. And I couldn't finish it because I felt sick. Not sick, but nausea. I just didn't want to eat anymore. Not because not that it didn't taste good. It's just, I felt nausea over it. Now, in other good news, as I said, when I started this thing about 4 weeks ago, I was 19 stone 2. And then a week or two later, I went up to 19 stone 5. I always fluctuate with weight, so I wasn't really bothered. What I was more bothered about is that I wasn't losing it, you know, a bit more, and it wasn't feeling like it was taking effect. And I actually feel like it is a little bit. And I think within the next few days, I'll know more, because I've said it before, but I have been feeling nausea when I've eaten too much. And I've eaten some chocolates and bits and pieces, but not as much as usual, because I felt satisfied, you could say, after I've had a couple. You know, I didn't feel, oh, I've got to eat the rest. When I see something, I've got to eat it all. So yeah, so they're all good news so far. I'll be making another video in a few days, giving you an update on that. As I said, I've done the weight today, and I'm back to what I was. So at least it's not gone up, right? Now, one more thing I'm going to say. This beard is doing my head in, right? It really is. Now, I do grow a beard now and again, yeah, because it's like, I don't mind a beard, and it's not as if anyone's looking at me anyway, and I don't go out. So I'm like, well, it's not hurting anyone. And it's not as if like I'm trying to impress anyone anymore. So I don't mind it. But I will say it is beginning to annoy me. And it's annoying me so much that I've decided that I am not going to shave this until I get down about 2 stone. So so about 17 stone, if I can last that long. And I've decided, yeah, I'm not going to shave it till I then. And also, when I do shave it and I've lost weight, maybe I'll be able to see my cheekbones and my jawline again. I actually had a decent one once. And yeah, but knowing me, it will probably be down here before I even lose that much. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah. Now, I've said it before and I've said it again. I'll say it again. I want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for all your nice comments and all the support, and all your insight on what you've been doing, all your tricks, kicking my ass, all your tips, everything. Everyone's been so helpful, and it kind of really touches me a little bit. And I don't want to sound too cheesy, but I really mean it, like, you know, and it's kind of motivated me to make these videos, because like, when you think nobody cares, I'm only making them as a diary to start off with, but when you think no one cares, you just don't bother making the videos. And to be honest with you, these videos are helping me as well, and along with the comments, so it's win-win. And thank you for helping me do these, so appreciate it. And thank you again for everyone, and kicking my ass, and continue kick my ass when you think I'm doing something wrong. Oh, there is one more thing I want to talk about. So I got this thing called a calorie counter. Been getting so many different ones out there. So I got this one called Nut Checker. Oh, Nut Checker. It's called NutriCheck. Nut Checker. NutriCheck, yeah. And you have to, I don't know if you can see that, but you've got to type in what you're eating throughout the day. It's a lot of work. In fact, according to this, I only ate about a quarter of my daily intake calories that I'm supposed to have daily. And I didn't want any more anyway. It's like, did I feel like I need to eat to like get to that? I didn't want to, but I find it a bit of a chore doing it. But I'll keep it up for now. I'll keep going. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that. So for now, that's pretty much all I have to say. That's my update. I will make a video in a couple of days. If there's anything you'd like to know, ask me about medication, what I go through, or tell me about yourself. Please let me know in the comments, and I appreciate it. And I'll let you know in a couple of days if this is working. I'm going to get my son when he's around, which is never, and to help me measure my chest properly, because I really don't think they were the best measurements. Do you know what I mean? And so yeah, so I'll keep you updated with that. I'll do another weigh-in in a couple of days to see if it's the same. I don't like doing it too soon, but I will do it just in a couple of days. So yeah, and I'm going to up the exercise a little bit. So even if the Mounjaro isn't working yet, even though I've taken the 5th dose, at least I'm trying to do myself, you know, and get myself going, because it's not a miracle. It is a miracle jog, but you can't rely on it completely to do everything. So get myself ready. So like and subscribe, and I want to leave you with this. All right, so this is a Rocky poster that I got. It's not a poster, it's a big canvas. It's pretty big, and I love Rocky, and if you haven't seen Rocky, you're missing out. But this is a quote from, I think, Rocky 6, Rocky Balboa, and I really like it. And I think for people like us who suffer from mental health and who are on this journey, I think it will work. So I'm just going to read it. The world isn't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place. And I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. And that's how winning is done. Talk to you soon.